Welcome to Offrame Productions. My name is Chris, and today we have a very interesting little game. As if you cannot tell, I seem to be on a Cyberpunk bender right now. If it is interesting and lovely, I will definitely always try and play a game. However, I stumbled upon this while looking through the Humble Bundle sale that's going on today, and I like it. It's cool. So if you've ever, this game is called VA-11 Hall A, aptly known as Valhalla. It's a cyberpunk bartender action thing. Basically, if you've ever played the game, Papers, Please, it plays very similar to that. Your goal, your entire job is that you are a bartender. You're trying to make ends meet. You're trying to have things that are well beyond your control. You're trying to manage it the best you can. And how do you manage it? Well, with alcohol. With alcohol and, and very cyberpunk, dystopia. It's cool. I like this game has style, all right? If there's anything I can say that I love this more than I did Papers, Please, it's the fact that this game, not only is it anime-ish, but, it's well drawn. It has amazing music, and it like very much like Papers, Please, it makes you feel like you're necessary. You are necessary even when shit in the world is just so absurd and wrong. But so we're here playing Valhalla, or V11 Hall A. Now, each one of these sections is going to be cut down to about 10 to 15 minutes. The first one is just going to go through the tutorial. All right, man? We're just going to go straight through the tutorial. I'm going to show you the gist of how everything goes. And then we'll go on from there. These will be shorter episodes, and what's going to happen is that they're going to be segmented by the people who we meet. The better I am as a bartender, by listening to them, by reading through all of the context in the game, you're going to find out more about the world, about the settings, about everything. I'm going to check this. Oh, look, this is Anna. It's a little ghost girl. Yes, you have an amazing entrance, by the way. You seem to be a little glitchy. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs the first good impression of its main character. Are you the main character? I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Let me skim through here real quick. There we go. So, this game has a lot of dialogue. It has great music, great art style, but there's very little spoken word dialogue. So, here's what's going to happen. Some of the more interesting dialogues I will poke, I will speak, and I will try my best to make it as entertaining as possible. However, I am but one man, and there are a shit ton of people in this game. I mean a shit ton. Like, there is a shit ton, and then there's a whale ton. And then there's a whalemer. But, like, there's a lot of people. Alright. So, here we go. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Make sure you save your data using the Life Backup app. Now you can browse through the Augmented Eye. So this is me. This is me right here. All right, keep an eye over here because these people will be talking while I'm doing other stuff. And this is the boss. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock. I'm gonna look through my things. If you've ever played Papers, Please, this takes place of your journal, of your entry thing. It's a smartphone. It's just how it is. So we'll go through the Augmented Eye. The Augmented Eye is the newspaper. Okay, we'll read through a few of these things, but for the most part, this area at the beginning of the stage is you going through the you learning about the information that you need to know in order to talk to the world. I'm not gonna go through it. This game has a lot of subtext. This game has a lot of interesting, super interesting, like world building concepts. But actually, there's no but. It has this amazing super things, and it's on like $15 on Steam, on Humble Bundle. You're gonna find if you find it, it's gonna be awesome. Still, this thing, all of this stuff, like I can read through it you can read through it. Most of it, especially being the tutorial section, is not gonna be super helpful. This one is simply saying, mass immigration, continues at blah blah blah. Wonderlanders is a new type of hacking group. They are based off of the Alice Rabbit hacking group, which may or may not be real. All right. The Cyborg in Heels. It's, the puff piece. It is the blah. It is the, hey, celebrity is doing something. Why does she have a shirt that says slut? And I like the best boss. Here you go. He's acting unnatural, blah, blah, blah. As I'm going through this, as you've been paying attention, over here they're talking. Because I'm going throughout the night. So we'll get that. And I'm going to save the life back up. This is a save. This is a load. I've only saved one here, and I'm just covering over it. So we're not going to see anything that I haven't done. And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to finish the main tutorial section. And we're going to go, again, there's going to be a lot of dialogue. Most of the dialogue is more, in this part, is going to be is just exposition. So I want you to keep an eye out, though. Not only is the world interesting, but there's always going to be little details in the back. Do you remember the little girl the girl we saw earlier, Anna? She pops up from time to time. Keep an eye. Remember where she's at, because I will forget. All right. Blah. So this is anime-ish, anime styled. Males look like males. Females look like males. Males look like females. No. Joking aside, they have a very there are different styles of people, and I love it. And of the characters I met, I've not found any that I dislike. Initially, if I dislike a person, it is because they are dicks and they are well written enough for me to actually get physically pissed off at them. I haven't found any game breaking issues, so where I'm pissed off at them. Look, it's Anna. Ghost Anna. Woo. So we'll come to find out more about what's going on. But as you were paying attention, if you were paying attention, I have to pay rent. I have to pay $800 for the bar, but I also have to pay rent. So how much is my rent? I have no fucking clue. And this is gonna be a night, of me hanging out at the bar, serving drinks to people who wish to either be drunk or not be drunk. I'm not entirely sure. So that's where we at. So we're gonna go through this with basics. He's telling me how to be a bartender when I'm a bartender, and he is not a bartender. He is also a bartender. I lie. But he is not gonna be helping us throughout the night because I'm gonna be doing other stuff. I haven't gotten too far in the game because I wanted to share it with you guys because you guys are cool and I like this game. And this episode is gonna go up the day I start, the day I get it. But it's up later. It is up later than I normally would have because this game was giving me so much issues between the shadow play and the OBS recordings. So by the time I get this up, it will probably be 4:30 maybe. I don't know. Either way, I had tried to get it out earlier, but since about 11, I had been fiddling around with it. So here's the gist of the game. I am a bartender, therefore I bartend. Okay, so I can find it by name. So I can either do a sugar rush if I want to learn more, or the piano man if I already kind of know what I'm doing. So I can search by the name of a game, the name of the alcohol, or by the flavor. Is it a sweet? Is it sour? Is it bubbly? Beer is bubbly. Or I can sort by type: girly, manly, you know, classic. And I can even do bottle drinks, which right now is a fedora with perfume and a plume. That I actually didn't read the name of the bottle drinks. So all I need to do is make a piano man because I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go here to piano man. Oh wait, no, there's a piano woman. Okay, so there are 4 different things. This is a 5th, but I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so there's A, B, Pow, and Flan. All right, they have names. I cannot pronounce them for shit. So they're A, B, Pow, and Flan. Carmotrin, who I shall aptly known as Carm from this point on, is basically the alcohol. I can overload this with alcohol, and I can get somebody from regularly drunk to super drunk to, oh my god, I just killed them with alcohol poisoning. You know, it's like it. So we'll go this. We'll build this game. Build the piano man. It's 2 A's, 1, 2, 3 B's, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pows and 5 Flans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can tell. So there's 2 red highlighted, 3 B highlighted, 5 blue highlighted, and 5 green. Also 3 alcohol toppers. Now, when I mix the alcohol together, I can overmix it. I'm gonna overmix the first one to show you what happens. Basically, you'll shake it. After 5 seconds, it'll start super shaking, and then I'll stop. Okay, I failed the drink. It's now called fuck. So I'm not gonna serve this. I totally want to serve this. I'm not gonna serve this. I'm not gonna serve this guy. So I'm gonna get rid of it. So here we go. 1, 2. Wait. All right, there we go. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm double checking this just for now, and then we'll worry about the stuff later, or we'll worry about doing it later in the real game, real time. So we have 2 A's, 3 B's, 5 Flans and powdered, and 3, you know, karma drinks. Okay, so now I gotta mix it. Now, the general rule is basically 5 seconds, and then 5 seconds of shaking, and then stop it before it goes super shake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. Or I can do it too soon and fuck it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so weird. What's mixing up with this? 2, 3, yeah. 5. 5 Pow, 5 Flans. Oh, I am making mistakes. Okay, so I also gotta remember that on the rocks means ice. That was my bad. I forgot. But as I mentioned, you've seen already. You know, I'm failing the drink because I'm not making it anymore because it doesn't count as an actual thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll. Okay, now this is just getting weird. Whatever, I'm gonna stop trying to stop it. I'm just gonna let it shake for a little bit and then there, whatever. You're supposed to count to 5. Maybe I'm counting too fast. Maybe that little thing is whatever. Maybe I'm counting at 4. Either way, I apologize. Here we go. Serve the drink by clicking it. Yes, I am going to get you drunk. Yes, I stand corrected. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. Anything over 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 5, 3, 2, you know, that's 15 plus 17. This Carmentine does not count in the ingredients, so I can double these and the alcohol can remain the same. Also, if it says optional, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. So if I want to if I want to have it a non-alcoholic beverage, no Carmentine. If I want them drunk off their ass, I put 18. But it can only go up to a certain amount, so I can't kill somebody outright. Though I will personally try. One of these days, I will personally try to kill somebody with some alcohol. Oh, right, I should probably say it in the game. Anyways, again, anime, male, female, who knows? No, it's male. Sorry, she's female. She's female. She's cute. She's female. She's asleep. I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside to the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here, because she's unconscious, aka asleep. We're the good guys. I don't know if I'm a good guy. I'm a bartender. Believe in yourselves. So here we go. We're gonna finish up this area, and we are gonna stop. We're gonna stop very shortly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come across our first patron. Now, the only reason I'm stopping before the first patron is because the first patron is a long section. So I'm gonna finish this up, but I'm also gonna I'm gonna upload 2 videos today. So if you want to see the tutorial, cool. If you want to see the next episode, go ahead and jump over there now. We're gonna go finish this up. I don't find a stopping point. Not comatose, yeah. Okay, then time to start the night. Yes, we'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. There was a whole bunch of dogs. Well, so as punishment for me leaving me, you have to deal with all of that on my lonesome. You'll be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Where cleaning stuff? Now this is just some banter between the two. Alright, so we're gonna stop it here because the next line shall be the gentleman. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you around later.